Good morning, Apple. We are officially on baby watch. I'm 39 weeks and 2 days. So it could happen anytime now. Are you excited for baby brother?
Yes.
Yeah. Sweet girl. So we are just gonna have a nice fun little family day. Take it easy. This is how big I'm getting. Starting to feel very uncomfortable, but that's okay. We're just gonna relax, take it easy today, and let baby boy come when he wants to come. We are starting off the morning with some breakfast, but first I've got to put a new tablecloth on the table. I don't like to do this before I go to bed because we do have a cat, and if you have a cat, you know that sometimes it is difficult to keep them off of surfaces. He will get his long black hair all over the tablecloth if I put it out at night. So I'm going to get the girls started with some breakfast, and then I'm going to sit down and join them at the table. And we're going to enjoy a nice little breakfast before we go out garage sailing and thrifting a little bit later. We haven't done that in a while, so I'm quite excited to see what treasures we can find. Our first stop was Goodwill, but I didn't find much. I almost bought a little fish dish, but I did leave it behind. These days, we are really trying to reduce our home's clutter. So we have been out and about shopping for most of the day. There was like a church sale that we went to, and we hit up a couple garage sales. We found a couple cool things. Joe found this really rad ornament, super cool. It was $1 at one of the garage sales we went to. Really like that. We also went to the church sale, like I said, and I found something for my mom. She collects heart-shaped rocks. And so I found this for her from a woman who was selling like locally found geodes and quartz and all that stuff. And so got this, which is super cute, and it's a little magnet, so I thought my mom would really like that. We've just been having fun. I'm really craving strawberries, and there's a strawberry stand, but it doesn't open until noon, and we're like half an hour short. So I think we're gonna go home and have some lunch, and then we're gonna go back out shopping. Joe is running into Walmart right now to pick up some bread so that we can make some lunch, and then we'll go back out and get some strawberries because I am just having a craving. I need them so bad. Lunch for me and the girls was tuna melts, but Hazel has to have something else because she is allergic to fish.
Wait a minute.
What do you have?
Cookie.
What kind of cookie?
With the milk on it.
Is it yummy?
Yeah, and yummy.
I promise Hazel does get more than just cookies to eat. She eats very well. So now off to get strawberries. Oh, look at those strawberries. Those look good.
They're nice.
Can I see them?
I really don't get pregnancy cravings too much, but this pregnancy I have definitely been craving steak and strawberries. I don't know why. I cannot get enough strawberries. Now we're just going to go on a little walk and enjoy the beautiful day. We are very lucky to have a city with tons of murals in it, and on this day the girls really enjoyed looking at this one. What do you guys see?
Baby deer. And I see some cows.
After we spent a good long time looking at the murals, the girls played in the gazebo. They had such a great time. It's so fun watching them play and interact with each other, and I can't wait to see how they're going to be when their little brother gets here. It has been a long day, but still no signs of labor. I need to wash my face, get my makeup off. This is my life now. I have been snoring so bad ever since I got pregnant that Joe can't sleep, and sometimes I wake myself up because I can't sleep, and the pain in my sinus is so bad when I wake up. So last night I bought the nasal strips, and it actually helped, but around 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't know if I got sweaty or what it was, but it fell off. So I'm gonna wash my face really well tonight. Hopefully it sticks better, but this has been a lifesaver for the last night at least. I woke up at 4 a.m., So I'm very tired. It's been a long day, but that's the most sleep I've gotten in one sitting in a while. No signs of labor. We really thought the little guy would be close to getting here by now, but still nothing's happening. That's okay. We're waiting patiently. He can come at his own time. You know, Hazel was 3 weeks early, so I've kind of been ready, mentally at least, for the last couple weeks, and now it's kind of getting to the point where I'm getting a little bit more anxious, and my blood pressure has been kind of high, so at my appointment before last, they had told me that if my blood pressure was still high at my 39-week check, that they would induce me, and that would have been on Thursday, so they luckily didn't have to do that. My blood pressure was fine, but it's just one of those things that it's like, okay, is today gonna be the day? Is it gonna, but nope, he's gonna come at his own time. So I'm gonna get ready for bed, and we'll see how tomorrow goes. We are starting the day with a morning walk. I am experimenting making some sourdough discard strawberry muffins, but I created the recipe and the first batch did not turn out so well. I had it in there for 40 minutes and it just wasn't baking. So I added a little bit of flour because I think my discard is a little thin right now since it was so hungry. So I have a second batch in the oven, hoping those turn out. And Joe just got home from the hardware store. He bought me some tomato plants, and we're gonna clear out the beds and get some gardening done today because I am still pregnant. No updates there. No new contractions, no new anything. So we're just waiting, keeping ourselves busy, gonna work on the backyard. We got our garden started super late this year. With being pregnant, I just wasn't feeling super motivated. But I feel like better late than never, right? Last year, I don't think we started a garden at all because the year before that, we put so much time, effort, and energy into our garden, and it was just completely decimated by pests. We found out later that our neighbor was actually feeding the local squirrel population, and I think that did contribute slightly to the pest problem. But this year we plan to put up netting and really try to fortify our garden so that hopefully the pests aren't as big of an issue this year. The girls always love helping Joe do things, and today they did pretty good, but sometimes getting kids to help is like herding cats. Joe is always really great with them though. We are getting things planted. The strawberry muffins just came out of the oven, and now I'm gonna try them. I think the recipe could use some work. I'm gonna play with it a little bit, but not bad. It's coming together. We have some tomatoes planted, some basil, and some cilantro. I am so excited.
I just got my nails painted. I got pink and glittery. And see what other one? It's the same. I got a pattern.
It is 6:59 on Sunday, and ever since dinner I've just started feeling some like tightness, and baby is moving a lot. Wondering if we're maybe on baby watch. Trying not to get my hopes up too much, but he's definitely there's been a couple almost painful moments. They haven't lasted very long at all. So it could just be the very beginning stages. It could be just I'm having really bad lightning crotch. I don't really know, but we're just waiting and we will see.
Willow, what'd you find?
Egg.
Where?
There. In the middle.
You found an egg?
Well, it is the next day and still no baby. I'm going to take my blood pressure again, and then we're just going to go on a little walk and see if we can shake this baby out. Well, that's a pretty good number, which is good. That means we don't have to worry. Isn't that a good thing? this. Are you being a pirate? This was one of those days where besides our walk, not much got accomplished, but it was really nice just spending time with the family and taking it easy and relaxing. So it's the next day, still no baby, but Joe says the shape of my belly has changed. He was definitely moving around a lot last night, getting himself lower. We are off to an OB appointment. They're gonna do probably a check and see if I'm dilated at all, see where we're at. And so we should have a little bit more of an update later today, but we are gonna head there now. How is it?
Good.
Good. How's your concha, baby? We are back from my doctor's appointment and we are officially on baby watch and mission get this baby out of me. My blood pressure was a little high, so they had to retest me twice. They decided that it was safe to send me home, but it was very close to them sending me into labor and delivery just to get checked to make sure that I'm not developing preeclampsia. I literally cheered when my blood pressure went down, so I was really excited to not have to go because I do not want to be induced. I'm 50% effaced and almost 2 centimeters dilated, so we're getting ready. My body is doing everything it needs to be doing. Baby is just holding tight, but if we want to avoid induction, I think labor needs to kind of get kick-started as soon as possible. So I am going to be doing all of the wives' tales, all of the myths and legends and secrets and tips that I can think of to try to get the baby out, because I definitely don't want to be induced if I can help it. But I also know that it's dangerous to let my blood pressure get too high, and I am not going to put myself and the baby at risk by not doing something that I should be doing in the case that my blood pressure does get to that point. So I think we're gonna make dinner and then go on a little walk and hopefully just stay relaxed and keep things moving, and we'll see how it goes.
But that makes
I'll cut it open and make it. Oh, Hazel!
How long have you been recording?
Hazel, you silly butt.
Let me see that, you silly goose. Hey. So we just enjoyed a nice, beautiful dinner together and got the girls to bed. And now Joe and I are just taking some time to enjoy each other. We know that soon enough we're going to be too tired to dance in the living room or stay up late reading, so we are taking full advantage while we can. Thank you so much for joining us in this video. The next one is going to be pretty exciting, so stick around and we will see you next time.